All right, so we're going to jump in here with some of this information that we got today on the Discord. If you guys want to join, I'll try to have a link in the description for it, but if I don't, just remind me. This is coming from Sir Snarf, and it's talking about these changes that we're expecting to come this week, about the inventory and echo changes and some of the dusting and all that stuff that's going on with it to kind of help stabilize the server a little bit more. So let's go ahead and jump into that and see what it says. This says server update 9.13/2023, inventory and XP buffs. Hey everyone, we wanted to briefly touch on the update that we had planned that will impose some inventory fixes as mentioned here. This patch is well underway and we're targeting getting this into your hands by early next week. While we wanted to get it out this week as we know it's a pain point for players, we are taking the extra time we need to QA test this as it's a huge change. This is going to affect our inventory directly. Understand that you may not be able to play the game due to inventory or just general frustrations, and for that we apologize and advise you to come back early next week to give this new system a try and give us your feedback. The good news here is that due to this delay, we are able to get a few more fixes and adjustments in based on your feedback. And also, if you are following Wayfinder and want to keep up to date with more news and information, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So far, I have over 60 videos on this game, and I'm going to continue making them. So I greatly appreciate it if you want to. Back into the thing, it says we're buffing mini bosses everywhere to give 1.5 times the XP that they currently do. It's like a little bit more, but it's still like not more than what we're getting now. Hunts, boss battles will now reward 3 times the XP upon completion, and the fix for Tooth and Claw plus Epitaph showing as rifles. Now hopefully those XP changes actually make a big difference, as boss battles really give you like crap for XP. So 3 times the XP I hope is actually a noticeable difference. Of course the boss battles are also really short. A lot of times they can be 2 minutes, sometimes I think people said a minute. So it all depends on that boss. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some good XP out of there and people will feel like they're actually making progress on leveling these alternative characters that they've been unlocking. These aren't the only XP changes that we have planned, but we hope that they bring some easy to leveling additional wayfinders before we bring the job board and XP caches online. We are continuing toward locking down our code for our first content patch, which we are on track to deliver closer to the end of the month, which is in about 2 weeks from now. Again, we appreciate everyone being here and helping us build in early access. I've seen some conversation about player numbers and decline, and I've said it to people in the moment, so I'll memorialize it here. We don't run early access to acquire new players. No one at DE or Airship has metrics and KPIs we have to hit about getting X players in by Y date, or we need to sell Z items. We said it when we announced, we said it before early access, we put it in the game login screen, but it's worth repeating that we are using this time to look at data and tune systems. Or data. Data or data.
What's the difference?
One is my name. The other is not.
Our next big attempt at improving some of the player experience and getting new players will be Founders Season 2, with the ultimate goal being free to play in 2024. So I'm guessing when Founders Season 2 come out, there'll be another campaign push happening, and then when the free to play comes, there'll be another campaign push happening. A lot of people are really focused on numbers for some reason, but it's only really on this game that I'm seeing it, I guess, because I pay attention to this game. But it also happened in New World, but New World's numbers are declining, like the game is actually out. But we're not comparing like other early access titles and what they were like in the beginning. So this is kind of like, I log on, I see people there, I can log on and run with people. I can run by myself. It's all good for me. What do you guys think about all this news about the XP buffs, about having to wait another week until we see these changes come in, and about the content patch, which should have been this week, being pushed further back into the end of the month? Because when they released those other weapons, which I haven't seen anybody really use those by accident, they said it would be like 2 weeks when the content patch would drop when we see those weapons come in. But now we are going to have to wait until the end of the month, which could be next week or it could be the week after next. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. Check out this playlist here for more Wayfinder content. If you are new to the channel, thank you, welcome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.